Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Circle Back. This is a podcast where we offer our listeners a peek behind the scenes of successful organizations and people. This week, we're joining the employees of a Claire's at their local mall. That's where the Claire's is situated. For those of you that don't know, Claire's is a place where you go and get your ears pierced when you're 10 years old. Um, that's all I know about it, at least. So, without further ado, here are the employees of this Claire's.
Oh, another tough one. Another tough one. I just I remember, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, this is before your time. 10 years, 20 years ago.
Way back.
Yeah, on a Saturday like today, we would have just been swimming in teenage girls, but now nobody's coming to the mall. And I mean, what do you I'm older, I'm old now. I'm approaching 60 and
I mean, honestly, you should be a mall walker at that age, not working in
yeah.
one.
Tommy, you devil. Yeah,
Nice,
well,
Tom.
I couldn't give up managing the store, and frankly, ever since I had that surgery out of network, I need the work more than ever. But
Yeah, they
I
replaced your
mean,
feet
yeah, replace my feet.
with
And
wheels.
yeah, yeah, well, when you've got that sort of level of diabetes, there's only so much you can do. I did they have to be permanent, screwed in, to the bone? I don't know, but
Did you think you
anyway,
were going to
that's
regrow some feet?
I don't know what I thought. I was younger. I mean, not that much younger, but younger, and I don't think I was really thinking it through, but I do feel that we're getting kind of into my personal life when really, I guess what I wanted to ask is you all are, you're younger than me, and why aren't we seeing the same sort of foot traffic at the mall? Why don't people want to come here anymore?
I guess I would have gone with skateboards for feet if I had to replace,
Right.
because I loved skateboard. Um, and
Like
like
two skateboards? Yeah,
I
one on
love
each
two
foot,
skateboards,
and you
like
just
one
kind of
on each
shuffle,
foot.
but it's like Scooby-Doo running where you're just in place moving back and forth.
Yeah, you wouldn't get very far, but I love skating and like I think that would say a lot about who I am.
Right. Again,
I think you're
Dante,
onto something. You're onto something there with the whole skateboard thing. Where are the skaters? It was cool to come to the
Right.
mall. There was always the skaters hanging out front, smoking cigarettes, and it felt a little bit dangerous, but
mm,
also they had an orange Julius in their hand. So how dangerous could they really be?
I mean, ever since they got rid of the Orange Julius here, things have gone downhill.
It was like
mm.
immediate, like
It's pretty one
drastic
to
drop.
one correlation between the Orange Julius and the amount of people here, I would say.
That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. I think,
Oh, you're kind of scooting away. Let me just slide you
oh,
back into
thank
the
you.
conversation here.
Uh, I'm still getting used to him. 2 years in, I'm still getting used to him. Um, I guess that, yeah, I mean, really, I guess maybe none of us are going to be able to come up with the answer because, I'm approaching 60. Tommy, you're what? Early 30s maybe, and
I'm
Dante,
19.
Tommy, you're 19?
I just look that way.
You
Look,
look rough, buddy. You look rough. I'm sorry. You got to do something with the I think it's interesting. It's because your generation is growing up in these turbulent times. You've aged like
well,
milk.
Well, it's after that infection I got when I decided to get 20 different piercings in our store in one weekend.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was kind
and
of awesome though. That was
I'm still very puffy.
yeah, did that radio show ever give you the check after that, or did you just do that for nothing? Because those guys seemed a little skeevy.
I didn't cash it in time. There was a deadline. Missed it.
Right. It wouldn't fit through the door. It was such a big check.
I have to apologize because I do feel that we probably shouldn't have let Dante do those for you while he was still training. And but we didn't really have anybody else. I don't like to do them. I get queasy, you know. I mean, I I don't take naturally to Claire's, you know, as somebody who, studied psychology for so many years, um, and was Dr. Dan for so many years. I think I made mistakes, I guess is what I'm trying to say, managing Miss
It
Claire's.
wasn't your fault that your father died and left you a Claire's store. You couldn't
Yeah.
ask for that to happen to you. It's a big
Yeah.
responsibility that you inherited.
Thank you for saying that.
N-
It is a weight. But yeah, I thank you both for helping me through it. I feel like
Well,
I've learned so much from you both.
and one of the challenges too of this store, it seems like, is this is the only completely male-run Claire's in the whole country. There's
Oh my
no women
God.
working here. I don't know if you noticed that, but
That
I think
hadn't
that
even
might have something to do with our problem as well.
that hadn't even occurred to me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that might be intimidating
Yeah.
to come into a Claire's and see three grown
Well,
men. Again, Tommy, you read
Tommy, you
early
look
30s.
30. I am 40. Dr. Dan.
Dante, you're 40.
Yeah.
I
I'm a
almost said
young 40.
25, 26.
Well, yeah. I don't know. The
Wow.
soul patch ages me down a little bit, I always hear.
I think so. And the six pack. Not to, I mean, we shouldn't comment on bodies, but, we see it. So
Yeah, well, I
We
mean,
see it all the time. Your crop tops are getting shorter every week.
I noticed that.
yeah.
Is your dryer broken? Is it just too hot of
Well,
a setting?
I think my dryer might be a little there might be something wrong with my dryer. Another thing is at the food court, I go and I go to hot dog on a stick and I will sometimes spill a little mustard on it, so I just kind of trim the bottom off and the crop works its way up.
You can treat that. If you put a little soap on there dry before it goes in the wash, you can get the mustard out. But that brings
I
me
don't
back to
know about
Orange
that.
Julius. That brings me back to Orange Julius because I think we were onto something there. I think it's partly to do with an all male staff. There's not much we can do about that. Um, but I think, is there some way we can bring back the Orange Julius?
I mean, the explosion kind of just left a big hole there. I'm sure we could rebuild, but I don't know how long that's
Yeah.
going to take.
And we'd have to buy that
Yeah.
property.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what even goes into an Orange Julius. I don't know if we have the technology.
Well, ostensibly oranges.
I think
Certainly.
that
That's
it's
a
got
starting
some
point.
sort of crushed beetle in it
I
to
remember
give it
they had a
color.
Oh,
well, there's that dumpster out back that's full of beetle shells.
they did it in house.
They did well, yeah. So and well, we assume I don't know that could have been anyone's beetle shells, I guess, but it seemed like it was the Orange Julius's for sure.
You would imagine. I wonder, you know how when you go to like a Target and they have a Starbucks in the Target, could there be an Orange Julius in the Claire's?
Oh, I like that idea.
Hmm. Hmm.
I have a friend who works at Jamba Juice, and he's pretty wicked with a blender. We could have him come in.
Okay. Okay. I noticed you said him. So this would be another male staff member. Is that right? I'm not saying
Yeah,
no. I just want to be cognizant because honestly, I didn't even notice until now.
yeah.
My
He's also approaching 60, so I think you two would get along.
Oh, do you know where he went to high school?
How do you know this guy?
Uh, yeah, at Riverton.
Riverton.
Oh, and but okay, you
I think he
What?
also has a PhD in psychology.
No, certainly
Yeah.
not. Do you know where from?
Uh,
Pepperdine?
Riverton
Oh, Riverton
University.
again.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
I went
how
to
do you know this
Pepperdine.
guy?
Oh, well, I go into get a Jamba Juice every day since Orange Julius closed, and it trying to heal the
Uh,
the damage done. But
And he's
You could
just your
have
buddy now.
wait,
Yeah,
you could have Jamba Juice every day.
yeah, every single day. A
Okay,
large
well
one. It's
we've
about 1100 calories.
I was gonna say we now know why you look the way that you do. I think you
Yeah, the
need to,
piercings, the
as a
puffiness.
friend,
The
yeah,
piercings and the
that
Jamba.
too.
It might be the
I used
Jamba,
to
but
have a
Yeah,
six pack like
I
Dante.
I remember that when you first came in, and then we pierced each of the packs, and that seems to have really caused problems.
yeah, I think it took us longer than it probably should have to narrow down exactly where we were supposed to be piercing.
Hmm.
Because it seemed like we were doing all over the body. And
Yeah,
but
I
one
don't want to be. Sorry, go ahead,
oh
Dante.
well, I was just gonna say one positive of your daily Jamba is now the bathroom smells like Starburst every time you come out of it.
Well,
Um
thank
your
you for that.
waste
Really
is
nice.
transformed in a very pleasant way, I'll say.
And I gotta imagine that the vitamin C you're getting is helping with the infection that I believe I haven't asked because I don't want to get too personal, but from your Prince Albert in the can piercing, I think that it's helping with that, right? Kind of keep that clean and
Yeah,
rinsed
the
out.
color changed from green to like a nice pink that matches the shake I get every day.
We love that. We love that.
Sounds like you're becoming the Jamba Juice a little bit.
Oh, if
You're
only.
becoming one.
Wouldn't that be
Okay.
great?
I don't know. Do you like Jamba Juice,
I,
Dr. Dan?
I
I
would be
don't
a
really consider
razzmatazz.
it
I would
that
be a
awesome.
razzmatazz. What would you be?
If I was a Jamba Juice,
Yeah, if you were a Jamba Juice.
what's that one that's mostly chocolate and banana?
Oh,
I didn't even know they had chocolate.
the
They do.
Chalk Nana.
Yeah, I'd believe that. Dante?
Uh, I usually just have like a V8 and I crush the can on my head and then I go skating.
Nice.
So I don't know
Nice.
about Jamba Juice.
Can I just express, I just want to say, one, I love working with both of you. I feel like we have a really good synergy going. Two, it's hard not to take it personally that, the teenage girls aren't coming into the store anymore and into the mall because I feel like we're pleasant people. We're easy to talk to. We can understand the plights of the modern teenage girl. I have certainly have body image issues ever since, the surgery. And, your piercings, Tommy, have presented some challenges. And Dante, you're, of course, frequently wearing crop tops and always trying to call certain gentlemen that won't seem to call you back. I don't think that's romantic, but I'm just saying that we can relate to what these girls are going through.
I see. Um, yeah, and I mean, you made us all those shirts that said that had like it said like teenage and then it had like a checkbox and then it was like female and then there was a checkbox and then they were both checked off and then it was like talk to us.
Hmm. Yeah, and those
I
did
thought those
nothing.
were well, I mean, you're
They
trying
were
to create
nice.
an
I
inviting
agree.
environment and I think that's what you're getting at. I think we try and create a welcoming environment.
Honestly, I
Hmm.
thought we'd get more success from the flyers that I was handing out, standing outside of women's locker rooms.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like
Yeah.
that was a brilliant idea. And
Yeah.
I do, again, we're still working on, I mean, we were able to raise the bail funds, which I'm glad we could do to get you out, but we're still just an update. I forgot to update you. We're only really probably 40% of the way on your legal funds. So we're trying to make that happen, Tommy, but I know the court date is coming up. So we'll press on that.
Should have cashed that check from the radio program. Really regretting it now. It's a
Yeah, yeah.
lot of prison time.
It was just too big to fit through the door. I don't think it was your fault, Tommy.
Thanks.
Um, well, what else can we do? I mean, how can we raise money for Tommy's fund and how can we, just raise the general, how do we
All right,
get these
here's an
these
idea.
girls
Here's an
back?
idea. Piercings for your pets.
Mm,
People like
I'm
bring in their
liking
dog
this.
and we pierce their
right,
dog's ear, their rabbit.
right,
Like we could pierce them.
right.
We could do
Yeah,
like belly button ones. We could do like a
yeah.
goldfish piercing.
Maybe we could do 2 for 1, and they could get like, because it'd be like, oh, I got my ear pierced and my bunny got its ear pierced, and we have matching piercings now, sort of thing.
That could be really cool.
Paris Hilton is back in the zeitgeist, isn't she? She never left for me, but I do
Honestly,
feel like I'm seeing more of her in the media.
I worship Paris.
So maybe there's something there because remember she had that little dog, Frodo or Toto or
I think it was
YOLO. What was it?
Yo Quiero Taco Bell.
That
Oh
dog.
yes, Yo
She had
quiero.
the Taco Bell dog, I think. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Could we
could
get her to
pierce.
DJ in our store? Do you think we could pull that off? Like write a really earnest email asking if she'd
Mm,
come DJ for us?
yeah. Yeah, I think so. We just need, we've got to do our 6 degrees of separation now, I think, because I'm really excited about this idea. So, who do we know that might know someone who knows Paris Hilton? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I
Dante,
assume none of us
aren't
have.
you the cousin of Nicole Richie, nephew of Lionel Richie?
Me?
You
Yeah, you,
you
Dante.
mention it all the
Oh,
time.
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Yeah, me and Nicole are cousins. I
So
don't see how
Lionel
that
Richie,
applies.
well, you might not have known this because she was your cousin and you weren't, maybe you weren't tracking it, but
Yeah.
um,
Well, I just
she
worship Paris.
famously, she was, yeah, yeah, I know. Maybe because you were so close, you weren't really watching the show, but they were on several pretty prominent reality television shows, and they were kind of socialites together.
Who?
Uh, Nicole Richie, your cousin, Nicole
Yeah,
Richie,
I know Nicole.
daughter of your uncle, Lionel Richie,
Yeah,
uh, good friends with Paris Hilton, very close friends.
that can't be right. One second.
Really, they have a show together.
I don't know. Let me text Nicole. That's crazy. How would I not
I
know?
wouldn't text her because I think she's going to be offended you didn't know. You might just want to look up The Simple
I
Life.
just blasted off. I don't usually
Oh,
I
yeah.
just hit send as soon as it pops up, but
I mean,
as
your
soon as the
fam.
words are typed in, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, your
it's fine.
family.
Yeah, your
We're family.
family.
She'll get it. Uh I carried her out of Lake Havasu when she broke her foot, so she owes me anyway
Hey, that's a
from the
sensitive
family
topic.
vacation.
Like ixnay on the whole foot thing, man. Come on,
Oh,
be nice, be sensitive.
Oh,
all right.
I
Yeah.
just think about the hardest part for me was I haven't talked about this much, but Cindy, she was before she left me, I thought we had a real strong rock bed kind of relationship, but it turns out that it was all about the feet, and I knew that she was interested in feet and that was a part of our life, but I didn't know that when the feet were gone, she would be gone.
I
I'm
didn't know if
sorry.
if I was gonna tell you this, but uh Cindy told me something about the feet. She
Oh, I
she
don't know
made a
if I'm
deal
ready.
with the surgeon and
Oh,
they took your feet and put it into formaldehyde and she actually keeps them on her nightstand. And every night
yeah.
she looks at them and I
You know
think part of
what?
her still wants you back.
You know what? That's a relief. I know that the damage there, I don't know that I can ever repair that because of the things she said to me, but it is somewhat a relief to know that she still cares for me in that way.
I
At
don't
least
think I met
5% of you.
Cindy. Do I know Cindy?
Yeah,
Cindy
you
Lauper.
met,
Cindy Lauper, your
you met,
ex-wife?
yeah, my ex-wife, Cindy Lauper. You met many times. You said you
I'm
were a
not
fan.
I'm not remembering this. But Nicole got back to me. She says she doesn't remember anything from that period of time. just a black blank space in her memory, so she can neither
Sure,
confirm
sure.
or deny a friendship
Girls
with Paris.
girls just want to have fun. Girls just want to have fun. You remember girls just want to have fun? No?
Yeah, I remember that. I'm saying Nicole, my cousin.
I know, but I'm saying Cyndi Lauper, my ex-wife.
Yeah.
You should remember meeting her, I feel, because I don't like to do this, but she's very famous.
Yeah, I think I just yeah, I know. I mean, I know who Cyndi Lauper is. I just didn't remember meeting her.
Right.
But maybe
Maybe
it
just because
was,
maybe you
well,
didn't
it's
recognize her.
Tommy's always bringing around some hot new thing. I can't keep track of all the women that are coming in and out
Oh
of
no,
the
Tommy.
store, not to get pierced, but
Tommy
just
is
as paramours of Tommy and you. I thought
right.
you were, I didn't know what was going on
And
right
what's
now.
crazy, Tommy, is that you're 19 and you would think you would be dating around your age so that you
Yeah.
would be dating teenage girls that could come into the store. But actually, these women appear to be at least far, far older than that. I mean, we're talking late 30s at the youngest.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
last week you had Carol King in here.
yeah, she's a monster in the bed. Uh,
Wow.
She was kind of a
Tommy.
monster in real
Tommy.
life. She was very rude to me.
I always had a crush on Carol Burnett, so I just feel
Carol
like I
Burnett.
got a thing for Carols.
But yeah.
Oh, true.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
And
working through
Carol's not really
Carol's.
a teenage girl name, if I'm going to be real with y'all.
That's
So
true.
it's
That's
hard to
true.
find a Carol that's, younger than 35.
I do have to defend Carol King for a moment, though, Dante, because it wasn't unprovoked that she attacked you. You made all those comments about her and James Taylor and why couldn't she make it work? Wasn't she enough woman for him, etc. And I think she really took that really tough.
yeah. I mean, I just don't see why she couldn't make it work. It seemed like she wasn't enough woman for him, and I had to let her know. Sorry, Tommy. I know that kind of put the kibosh on your relationship, but it seems like you're with a different girl every week. So
Yeah, well, she can't be tamed. What can I say? I tried.
Yeah, it was fun to hear her sing When You're Out on the Road, though. I don't know if that's the title of the song, but and again, you feel like I gotta say, we had Cyndi Lauper, we had Carole King, we know Nicole Richie. I mean, we have all these kind of famous people in our
yeah,
orbit. It feels like that could turn into something, but maybe these young people they just don't care. I mean, Tommy, obviously you're interested, but that's for sort of your own devious reasons. You sowing your wild oats, you lucky son of a bitch. Oh, it's great, Tommy.
Oh my God, did you guys hear that?
No, what?
no. Whoa,
Oh my
what
God.
happened?
Whoa. Whoa. Hey, somebody threw
What's going
threw
on?
a rock through our little chain metal thing that goes in front of the store,
Oh,
and there's a note attached.
oh
Oh,
God.
what does it say?
Be careful. It might be a bomb.
It says, stay on your turf, back off
What?
Back
from
off.
Hot Topic.
Hot
Oh,
topic.
these motherfuckers.
Ugh. We can't get
All
into
the,
another thing with hot topic again, can we?
well, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to have to hire again because the fatalities that come from these sort of turf wars, I thought we put this thing to bed.
Yeah,
Um,
Wasn't the last business Hot Topic had beef with the Orange Julius?
I think that's right. Yeah.
I think that's right because they wouldn't, yeah, I think that's right. They wouldn't put the vodka that they brought in into the Orange Julius. They said, you can do that after we hand you the thing.
They
But
say,
we've
no,
been
we want it mixed
told,
in. They said, we want it
yeah,
mixed in. Yeah.
it's
They
got to
also
be
wouldn't
mixed
put
in.
South Park characters on the cups or
I
Invader
remember
Zim.
that.
Yeah, that
I
was
remember that.
super.
No South Park, no Invaders Zim.
Those hot topic people they can really be particular about that sort of thing. And I don't know, it just seems like they keep poking and prodding us. And I mean, Orange Julius went down. I'm just not sure we want to mess with them, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Mm, yeah, I don't know. I remember there's also that time when there was a mom who crossed them, and then she was found, she was drowned under a stack of Jack Skellington shirts. It was
Yeah,
never
she
proven,
drowned in
but
there.
well, yeah, I mean, there were so many of them. She was essentially, I guess, suffocated is probably the more correct
I
word.
think
She
they said
wasn't
no,
crushed.
they said she drowned in there. Well, and then they also drowned that guy in the vat of Orange Julius before they blew it up.
Yeah,
I'm surprised
allegedly.
there's no like police
Allegedly.
investigation or anything going on
Again,
here.
well, that's the whole thing. They're so slick. I
They're
mean,
in
we didn't even
cahoots.
see
I
him with The
I think
Rock.
in cahoots with the police, and I think they're in cahoots with some other of our competition. You know,
Yeah,
the
let's name
Claires.
some of the other. Yeah, let's name some
Yeah,
other
there's the other
people
Claire's
they're in
just
cahoots with.
there's the other Claire's at the other end of the mall.
Of course, there's the other Claire's at the end of the mall.
Uh,
Um, there's
J.C. Penney.
JC
J.C.
Penney.
Penney, of course. There's American Eagle.
Um, there's that real
Um,
the like professional piercing studio right next door.
right. There's the Cheesecake Factory.
The Buckle.
Uh,
Um,
Lady Foot Locker, but I
Lady
guess
Footlocker.
they that burned down a couple months ago, so that's not really
Right.
in the running anymore.
Yeah.
And what I don't we consider these all our direct competition. Is
Oh,
that
well, no, not competition, just people who might be in cahoots with Hot Topic. So I guess it's really anybody in the mall. Um,
The only
you
one that
know.
we have on our side is Spencer's, and for some reason the young
Oh,
teen girls don't seem to like that
yeah.
about us.
Yeah, but God bless the people at Spencer's. What would we do without our friends at Spencer's?
I simply don't know. But you know who I think is in cahoots with them now that I'm thinking about it is the people at the Build-A-Bear. Because
Um,
I saw them putting they were putting something besides stuffing in those bears. And
oh,
yeah, I remember uh Jeffy, the guy who worked at the Orange Julius went down to the Build-A-Bear and got himself a bear like hours before the explosion.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Does anybody, Dante, did you leave your egg salad sandwich out? It smells a little eggy or something, sort of sulfury. It's probably nothing. Sorry.
Yeah,
You didn't leave them out?
I I did leave my sandwich out, but it usually doesn't go bad that quickly.
Right.
I
Well, it's
just like
still a little.
to ripen a little bit.
Does anybody smell that? It's sort of like, I don't know how to describe it.
Well, please
Anyway.
try.
Well, it's sort of like, it's eggy, sulfury. It's like
Brimstone.
brimstone. Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
It's like a geyser. It's like a sort of gassy, but natural.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I smell
Anyway,
that.
it's probably nothing.
It's
It's
probably
probably
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah. I think someone needs to stand up to Hot Topic. I think we need to somebody has to. The police aren't stepping in. I think we have to take matters into our own hands.
I completely agree. I
What do you
completely agree.
propose we do?
I sorry, I'm getting a little lightheaded here.
Have it? Do you
I'm,
want a cigarette?
oh, I would kill for a cigarette right now. Do
Dude,
you have a?
Yeah.
we could all have a
I
little
thought
cigarette.
yeah, but we said we wouldn't smoke in the store anymore.
No,
Teenage girls
yeah,
don't like that.
I know, but just this
Yeah.
once. Let me just get out my box of extra long matches. Everybody take a cigarette. There you go. Dante, smoke
Yeah,
up. Tommy, smoke up. Let me
let's
just.
touch I'll touch the tips together so we can light
There
them
we
all at
go.
once.
Yeah, we'll light them all at once. Let me just strike this match. Oh God, it seems to be.
Yep. Keep going.
Oh, Broke that one. Let me get this
Okay,
next
do
one
the
out.
next one. Yeah.
I just want to say I love you both so much.
You know, I'm
And
feeling pretty sentimental. I love you guys.
all right, here we
Yeah.
go.
Looking.
Okay.
Sorry, I farted.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's okay. Um,
These it.
could that be the smell? Have you been ripping silently this
Yeah,
whole time?
yeah. Sorry, that's
Yeah, this
me.
cigarette smoke will cover that up, I think, so that's
Oh,
okay.
I'm really relaxed
Anyways,
now.
I think maybe let's load up those piercing guns and let's just head over to the hot topic.
Yeah, let's just go
Great.
take some pot shots through the window.
All right, I'll be right there. I'm just gonna finish this cigarette.
Okay, cool. I love both of you.
Love
Love
you
you too.
both.
See you there.